Howdy YouTube. Taking a little small group ride with a couple of fellas from my town. And we took a little 100-mile ride down to a place that was doing a fundraising chicken dinner for their church school. And I thought a little bit about why I guess the pros and cons of group rides. So can think of actually a few reasons why a group ride is good. A few more than the reasons I don't like to do group rides. So we'll start with the pros. Pros are that a group ride reinforces the sense of community for riders. And it's a coming together of people from all different walks of life, different beliefs, spiritually, politically, philosophically. It doesn't matter what people think as long as you have riding in common. You just get out and go somewhere interesting. Another thing I like about group rides is you get to borrow from the collective experience of other people and see places that you probably wouldn't have known about or gotten a chance to ride to. Like this road I never would have found on my own. So that's one of the distinct advantages of a group ride. And another one is, if God forbid anything should happen that requires any sort of emergency intervention, somebody's got your back and they'll, stay with you or go get help, which is not the case if you're solo riding. So, yeah, those are some of the reasons I enjoy it. Another, I guess, some of the reasons why it's not my favorite thing to do is that there's no real guarantee that the people you ride with are, you don't know what their riding level or experience is, and so there may be some people that are very experienced but don't like to keep with the pace of the group and will do a lot of risky things, and so the greater the numbers of people with varying riding skill levels, the degree of risk increases. And another one that I think probably more for less experienced riders is the idea that you have to keep up with everybody in the group. And if you're riding with much more experienced riders, sometimes it can be, you can feel a kind of a sense of pressure to go faster than you're comfortable with, or to, handle technical roads that are maybe at the upper limits of your skill set. But on a day like today, when it's certainly warm enough to ride and you can find people that know great roads and the conditions are ripe for getting out and having a good time with other people, indulging in a shared passion, group riding can be pretty awesome. And there's a beautiful view of the Mississippi River from up on top. So, tell me what you think about group riding, whether you like it or don't. There was one more thing I forgot to mention about group rides that's kind of a pro and a con at the same time. When you ride with other people, it demands a level of vigilance and awareness that exceeds that of solo riding. It's not only your own reactions to the road, to traffic conditions and that sort of thing, but you also have to pay attention to what everybody else is doing. so there isn't some kind of a chain reaction problem. And so in terms of avoiding problems, you have to kind of think about multiple strategies for reducing risk. And so just wanted to be sure to mention that too. Often I do the lone wolf thing and just take off and go places, but this group that I ride with are a nice group of people. I've gone on about a half a dozen rides with them, and they're always very gracious and kind and pleasant, and so I'm lucky. Anyway, have a good rest of the Sunday, YouTube. Thanks for watching.